Hi, welcome to .NET Core tutorial. In part 1, we will be discussing all about .NET Core and it will be the introduction to .NET Core. So, so before we start with the .NET Core, let's start with the basics and what are the prerequisites of the .NET Core, this specific tutorial. So it's good to have the basic programming knowledge. Maybe it might be in the C Sharp or maybe in the Java. So apart from that, it's well and good about C Sharp. If you have worked with the C Sharp, maybe it might be in the .NET framework or the earlier versions of the .NET Core. So it's better to have the C Sharp knowledge and then the basic MVC knowledge. It might be from the .NET framework where you might have worked with the .NET framework MVC 5 or MVC 3 or maybe in the starting of the MVC framework. So apart from that, .NET Core has a great support towards entity framework rather than the ADO.NET based connectivity. As of now, in the for .NET Core, the basic ORM what it has been specified is the entity framework. So it's also good to have some kind of basic knowledge. We will not be discussing in deep with the entity framework with respect to entity framework, but we will be discussing how exactly we will be using entity framework in the tutorial, but not about entity framework. Maybe I will record a separate tutorials for the how exactly the entity framework works and what all the capability it has with respect to .NET Core. So apart from that, it is also good to have the basic knowledge of the Razor View engine. And since here in the .NET Core, the Razor View ASPX View engine has been removed. So let's understand what is exactly .NET Core. So .NET Core is an open source application platform. So, or you can say it's a development platform where the developer community can contribute towards the betterment of the platform or the framework, what we can say. So apart from this, .NET Core has the rich support for the cross-platform applications. What exactly it means? Earlier, if you have worked with the .NET Framework can be hosted or can be used only in the Windows-based servers or the laptops. But when it comes to .NET Core applications or the applications which are developed on the .NET Core can be hosted on the wide variety of Windows servers, Mac OS, and Linux. So that's where these are the most added advantages of the .NET Core over .NET Framework. So next, as we discussed, uh, cross-platform and the open source are the basic characteristics of the .NET Core. So apart from that, .NET Core provides the modern technology towards the development of the applications. It might be a mobile application or it might be a web application by providing a synchronous and ease of development towards mobile applications. So apart from that, .NET Core has a rich support for command line tools comparatively .NET Framework. So apart from that, it has many other characteristics you might be able to um, you might you might be able to understand in the upcoming video tutorials day by day as we go on. So apart from that, .NET Core supports the C Sharp, F Sharp, and VB. So that's all as part of this video. We will discuss more on the .NET Core and how exactly you need to install and other things in the upcoming video tutorials. Thank you.